Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor. Welcome to my YouTube station. I've worked thousands of IRS cases. I'm the author of a best-selling book on Amazon. Wow, look at me, exposing secrets for IRS settlements. Everyone is, a lot of people, I shouldn't say everyone, silly me. A lot of people are familiar, only have to file the last 6 years. IRS will ask why, this is the policy. Well, the truth be told, who has records past 6 years? IRS doesn't. IRS keeps records 6 years and back. IRS figured if you don't have the last 6, you ain't gonna have the last 7, you ain't gonna have the last, you gotta have them before that. So IRS just felt 6 is a great policy statement. It's not the law, it's a policy. So in what cases will IRS go back actually further than 6? Well, it was my job to make that recommendation as a former revenue officer. I guess anybody else could within the service, but that task was really dealt with revenue officers, and that was my grade. That's what I used to do. So what cases would I go back past the 6 years? Well, if in the course I was working a case and I did some discovery or I did some due diligence on a taxpayer and I found out, boy, they have a couple homes, they have a bunch of nice cars, they may had some properties. I understood the policy was to go back 6 years, but all I needed to do was request to my manager, I want to go back more than that. That manager would pretty much sign off with me all the time. As a matter of fact, I never had to refuse. You'd have to state why you wanted to go back and further. You just can't say, well, because I want to. You would usually go ahead and show the due diligence that you found. Well, I found some property, some rental property, some warehouses, I found some CDs, I found this here, this, that. I found whatever. I do some due diligence and boom, I found a couple houses. I did a LexisNexis report. Well, it's different back then. We just found other assets. So we knew that even if you filed the last 6 years, we probably wanted to go back further. So we'd make a recommendation on a form back in my day, and we'd say how far back we wanted to go. Manager signs off on that. That gave me permission to go back that many tax years that I wanted. So yeah, the 6 years is no more than a policy. It's not the law. The law requires you file all your tax returns, but these are the type of cases. In criminal cases, for instance, they'll go back a lot more than 6. In drug cases, they will. On any criminal case, they can go back 6. They find the assets, they're going to go back and collect the money. If you need me, I'm available for representation. I've worked thousands of cases. I know what the hell I'm talking about. Thank you. Give me a subscription if you can. I certainly appreciate it. Thank you so much.